You have 7,787 square feet of land, almost 5,000 square feet of built-up space, 5 beds, 5 baths, a private pool, patio entertainment area, and lush greenery across all views. A haven of serenity balancing openness as well as individualized spaces, perfect for gregarious gatherings and restful retreat. This is Sunset Crescent. Welcome to Sunset Crescent. We are sitting on 7,787 square feet of land with approximately 5,000 square feet of built up across 4 split levels. We have 5 beds, 5 baths, huge driveway over here you can see. Easily you can park more than 1 car. It depends on how you want to organize. Garden space versus driveway space. We also have beautiful trees flanking this property, making this your very own sanctuary. And when you come over on the left, you can see that we actually have a nice garden space. And throughout the property, you'll see beautiful landscaping on the border so that you don't really see too much of your neighbors from all of the windows. You see mostly greenery. You also have a lot of glass and open light coming through at all corners of the house because this is a bungalow. And you can see here more carport space. This is the covered portion. So you can have 2 cars that are in the covered portion and even 2 more cars on the outside. You can see how many bicycles they put. And because we are part of the beautiful Sunset Way neighborhood, bicycles are the great way for you to get out to amenities nearby at Sunset Arcade. More about that later. But as we enter, you'll notice that this is a secondary entertainment area and it's more like the family space that comes in. So, you know, when you come in, you have your school bags, you have your work bags, you just drop your stuff, you flop on the sofa, right from a long day at work. And it's where, you know, you can host your children if your children have their own friends over and you as the adults have the main entertainment area up that split staircase. So you can see a very squarish area with nice natural light, ceiling fan installed for you, perfect for entertaining as a secondary area. Now going up to the split level, it's just a few steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just 8 steps and you will get to this amazing, huge living and dining area that has views of your landscaping and your private pool just behind you. Now over here, this is definitely a 10 to 12 seater. The length of this table is not even using the full length of this entire dining area. And behind, you can see there's no TV here because the TV was downstairs. This is perfect for your conversations, for your cocktails, for your family gatherings. And I love the way the tenants have designed it with really, really nice kind of like natural feel to the sofa. Right, all of the choices that they have, so perfect. And our backdrop, you can see, is pure greenery and landscape. And on the other side, we get very, very nice access directly to our covered patio. So when you're having entertaining, you can see there's multiple areas you can host your guests. Your dining, your living, your covered patio, where you can have your barbecues over there, and then still have a really, really nice outdoor dining space over here for your gatherings and your friends as they watch the kids over that side in the pool. Pool behind me, entertainment in front, and if people feel like they want aircon, they want to go inside, they just skip over right here. Super seamless indoor-outdoor entertaining. This is what it means to actually have backyard space. Woo! And of course you have a pool, okay? So if you don't want the pool, you can have even more backyard space. But of course the pool is part of it, so let's go check it out. So this is a safety gate in case you have young children. We don't want them to be entering the pool area without supervision, so it's very, very useful to have this. Now this is not a small pool. It is at least 10 to 12 meters long. And I didn't bring my swimming gear today, but it is so nice to be able to relax by the poolside, even if you didn't want to get in totally submerged. Can you imagine your entertainment lifestyle is gonna be pool, the kids gonna be splashing around. Of course, you can supervise them just from this side because you're gonna be barbecuing just within eyes reach. So ladies will be hanging out at the table, guys will be barbecuing, kids will be hanging out here. So fun! No house is complete without the back of the house. So this is where you're gonna put your laundry and your aircon compressors, all very neatly concealed at this back little corner of the house that leads straight into our yard helper area and the wet kitchen, which we're gonna look at right now. So flowing from the outdoor area, I know you're wondering, where is my kitchen? Now behind this very wall is one of two kitchens, and so you can choose to break down this wall, open it up, and so you have the very nice open, you know, kind of like island dry kitchen concept that flows into your dining area very nicely. And then here you have your powder room, so your guests obviously have their own dedicated space when they need to use the toilet. And then this is currently the main kitchen, so this is the second kitchen, depending on how you want to call it. So because you have two kitchens, it's already perfectly set up for contemporary living. You just have to break down that wall. So I would take this as the wet kitchen. I would make this the main kind of like wet kitchen cooking area. I would maybe open this up a little bit more with like a bigger window so that can be better ventilated. And then I would make this my dry kitchen, because behind this wall is directly towards the dining area, and that's what we actually like in more modern everyday lifestyles, right? And of course you have to kind of like close up this area, because now this leads into the backyard area. Remember, that's the little corner that we saw behind, right? But you can easily do that reconfiguration, because over here is actually your helper's room. So I would change the doors, right? I would change the entry to the helper's room to be from the wet kitchen, which would be on this side. Okay, so I change the entry of the helper's room to this side. I close this up. I make this a beautiful kind of background with a bar or whatever. That will be my show kitchen. And then this will be entirely back of house, entering from the helper's room area, which now is used as a very big storeroom. Look at how big is this. This is a very big helper's room. Yeah, so but now they're using it as a storeroom. Anyway, there's a dedicated helper's bathroom over here, so you don't have to worry about that. And there actually is another storeroom, right? And this entire space actually can be your storeroom, right? Because there's also your washer dryer that's of course conveniently located inside of the house so it doesn't get wet. And then this leads into that little backyard area that goes out into the pool. Voila! And from this area, which I would propose this to be the dry kitchen area, this leads out directly into your pool deck and your entertainment deck. So imagine it's a perfect triangulation of your dry kitchen, your outdoor entertainment, your barbecue, and your pool. Perfect. Spaces everywhere for you to put your art. So beautiful, so amazing. The beautiful thing about the design of this split level home is that every split level has its own individualization and privacy. So as the owners of this home, you will get your own beautiful master bedroom that has its own split level that comes into a very nice study or lounge area depending on how you want to do it. Our current tenants have both a study and a lounge area. And over here you have very bright windows with borrowed views of your neighbor's pool out there. And coming over here you have your beautiful bed chamber, king size, two side tables, right? There's a bit of privacy because this area you can see you could actually close this up, right, with a sense of a sliding door if you wanted this to be more of like a public area, shared space, and this is more of like your sleeping area, right? So you could actually have like somebody still working late at night and then you're sleeping in here by adding just a simple sliding door mechanism over here. As you come with me to the back, you'll see that there's a dressing table behind me, as well as your own walk-in wardrobe. Woo! And how you know that this family home is perfect for kids is when you have a bathtub and it's full of kids' toys. Guys, in every video I have to show you that there's a real bathtub. So this is what we do to show you that this bathtub is actually useful. Look, I can put like 1 or 2 kids inside here. They can play with their toys, they can pour water, you know, they can float their like helicopter. So perfect! And finally, coming up to our 4th split level, we have 4 massive rooms, like proper landed size rooms on this split level. We're talking about one really nice room here where it has a beautiful terrace. Okay, so we're here in the morning and you're in a bungalow, so you get sun from all sides. So morning sun hits this particular room. You can see what a beautiful huge bed this is. Plus you have a nice lounger on this side, side tables, and look at the light and the greenery that's surrounding the entire house. So we can go outside, we can use this private terrace if you want. This is a really, really nice room. Still got 3 more rooms on that side. This is the messy kids room, and how you know that this is really, really well lived is where you see toys all over the place. So clearly we can fit 2 or more kids in this room. Okay, really, really nice bunk bed. Again, greenery views and just the sense of space that you get. Okay, built-in wardrobes already done for you. You can put study table or 2, right? Huge toy area. And this is a really, really cool Jack and Jill toilet that connects to the next room. So if you have a boy and a girl, you know, they can choose their room. That was the boys' room, obviously. This is the girls' room. And beautiful because you have a very, very nice squarish layout in this particular room. So you can put your shelves, your study, again, built-in wardrobes for you, and another secondary study table over here. And all of the rooms, again, bright with fans, with green. One more room over here, and this has its own kind of like little ensuite, a bit like the junior master, except that the toilet actually is a Jack and Jill with the common corridor. So when you come in here, huge room. Okay, there's even space for a TV on this study desk, okay, built in all the way on this side. And your toilet, and this is the door that they've kind of closed up that goes out to the common area. So your other first bedroom can also use this toilet. Beautiful or not? In terms of lifestyle and amenities, we are just minutes away from Sunset Arcade, where you'll find a bake and cook, a cold storage, daily scoop ice cream, and even a Maple Bear childcare full of amenities for you to meet your daily household essentials. You'll also be able to have Sunset Way Playground if your kids want to expend their energy, where it's full of beautiful rain trees. And you're just a short drive away from lifestyle nodes such as One Holland Village, Clementi Mall, and Beauty World. In terms of schools, we are within 1 kilometer to Bukit Timah Primary School and also 1 to 2 kilometers to popular schools such as Nanhua, Pei Hua, and Methodist Girls' School. So if you're looking for a 5-bed, 5-bath family bungalow sitting on 7,787 square feet of land with almost 5,000 square feet of built-up space with your own private pool, lush gardens, timeless tranquility, and a neighborhood built for families, Sunset Crescent might be the family miracle home that you're looking for. Give me a call and I'll love to show you around. I'm Sarah X Miracle. Who needs to go on holiday when you own a bungalow?